Learning target for today. If somebody asks you what was your learning target in here today, it's measuring segments. Now, what's a segment? All right, we've got a line. We've got a line with arrows on the end. What is this called? This is a line. All right. We have this. What's that called? Array. What's a segment? So if I go from here to here, would that be called a segment? Okay, good job. If I have a starting spot and an ending spot, this is a segment. So we're going to be, no arrows, yep. So we're going to be learning, we're going to be measuring segments. Can you measure a line? No, why? Infinity both ways, right? Can we measure a ray? No, because it starts here and it goes off this way. What's an example of a ray? What's an example of a ray? Flashlight. Starts here and it keeps on going, right? All right, so we can measure a segment. Let's take a look at this. If I was to draw a line here, and I was going to say here's P and here's Q, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's, if I counted between these, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots, okay? 9 spaces between here. I could say P of Q, the segment, and this is how we look at a segment. A line over the top, P to Q, is equal to, actually, I'm sorry, 9. In this case, I was going to say 7. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You start here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? That's how we measure a segment. No, that's not it. It's never it. Because there's more to this than that. Okay, so we've got what a segment is. We got how to measure a segment. Let's jump into our assignment here. I can hear that. Let's go into this right here. This is our practice for today. We're given a line segment here. And we're asked, how long is PQ or PR? What do we have to do? Count it, right? Here's P, here's R. How much is it? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. What about QT? Tristan, what is it? 10? Evan. What's QS? 7? Everybody agree with that? All right. All right. So we learn how we can count. Let's take this a step further. GH, this distance right here, is 31. HI, this distance right here, is 11. 41. No, 42. How big is that? 42. 42. We can add these together, right? Yeah. This is 40. Come on, baby. In this case, because look at, we're looking for the total length of GI, right? This portion's at 31. This portion's 11. Add them together, it's 42. Okay? Let's take a look at this one. GH, this one right here, is 45. But GI, this one right here, is 61. How big is HI? How would you figure that out? What would you do, Ty? What would you do? This length here is 61. This one's 45. I want to find out what this one is right here. What would you subtract? 61 minus 45. And what does that come out to? 16. Okay? So this in here would be 16. Something I'm planning on doing, just to let you guys know, I'm eventually going to be wearing a camera right here. So I can record what's going on in the classroom. And that parents can see how their kids are reacting and acting in the classroom. Yes, I will be. I swear I will be. Why is it ridiculous, Ty? Why is it ridiculous? Because would your dad appreciate the way you're acting in class? I'll remember to tell him that because I'll hand him the recording. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the next one. Algebra. GH equals 7. Well, actually, we probably should show that number line, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's show the number line right here. GH equals 7y plus 3. 7y plus 3. HI equals 3y minus 5. And this whole length here equals 9y plus 7. All right? How can I figure out what y is? What did we do on this one here? We added them together, right, to come up with the answer? Well, we know the answer is 9y plus 7. We know if we add this one to this one, we come up with that, right? So what would we do? We'd go 7y plus 3 plus 3y minus 5 equals 9y plus 7, right? Mm-hmm. So let's take a look. What do we do here? Combine like values, right? We can combine our y's. Can this y and this y combine? What do they come up with, Tristan? 10y. Josie, can we combine the 3 and the negative 5? What does it come up with? Negative 2. And we know that's equal to 9y plus 7. Okay, we got to that point, right? What do we do next? Evan?
Flip the negative 2 over.
We can bring the negative 2 over here, right? And it becomes a plus. What can we do, Haley, with this 9y? Bring it over?
Yeah.
And what does it become over here? Minus 9y, right? So this equals y. This equals 9, right? Kaylin, what is the length of GI? What's this total length here? 9 is y. So what do? You take this y, plop it back into that. All right. How much? 9 times 9 is 81. All right. Plus 7 is 88. So this total length right here is 88. Danny, what's the length of GH? We got y equals 9 here, right? Plug that into the y right here. Well, I want her to figure it. What's that? Yeah, go ahead. 66. So this is 66 up here. Lily, what is the length of HI? What is it? 22. Are we correct with this? Can we check this? Do we know how to check this? How would we check it? We got 66 and 22 here, right? We know that's the total length here. Add it up. What does that add up to? 88. What's our total length down here? 88. We just checked our work. We're good to go. Nice job. Let's clear that out. All right. This one here. If I say CE and FD, in other words, the length of CE and the length of FD, what am I doing? I'm adding them together. So what's my length of CE plus FD? Get out a piece of paper, work on it. Do 7 and do 8. Get out a piece of paper and do 7 and 8. Tristan, we're going to do this one now. The length of CE and FD. When we put an and in there, it means plus. Okay? So figure out the length of CE plus the length of FD. Do 7 and 8. Up. What? There's a pencil in the top drawer of that long desk on the right. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, you count backwards. So we go from F to D, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Got her? I got 9 here plus CE. What's CE? 8. So what's the total? 17. What about CD and FG? 6. FG is 3. CD is 3. 6. What's GE and BD? FD. You need glasses too? You good? Yeah.
That helps me with my math.
Hmm.
Apparently 3 plus 3 equals 9.
All right. Do you see how we do this? You're good? Let's take a look at the next one down. KL, this is a misprint on here. This is supposed to say KM. Okay? KL here, and if you notice here, L is kind of the midway point in here. L is the midway point. All right? So if we go KL is 3x plus 2, and LM is 5x minus 10, we can say if that's the truth, then we can set them equal to each other, right? We can say 3x plus 2 equals 5x minus 10. And on this one here you can. Just on. We can't say that up here. Only for 10 here, because this is a different line graph. All right? So now we combine, right? Bring my 3x over, we come up with 2x. We bring my negative 10 over, we come up with 12. 2x equals 12, what's x? X equals 6. All right? Now I can plug it back in here. So I can go, let's say, into this one right here. Right? 5 times 6 minus 10. It's 5 times 6. 30 minus 10. 20. This is 20 here. This is 20 here. How big is km? How big is km? 40. Okay? See how we did that? All right. Guys can go ahead and work on your assignment. All right.